Salam everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rabya and welcome back to my channel and video number 36 for me. So today I wanted to do another Eid-spired makeup look, and today I wanted to kind of play around more with a really popular brand. So I used all of my eye makeup except besides the eyeliner is Huda Beauty, and then also the lipstick is from Huda Beauty. And I just wanted to test out like more of her products just because like I know she's like a really big brand, and as much as I love the new nude palette that she created that I'm going to be using today, I was really curious about these eyeshadow sticks, and so I just wanted to see how they worked on my skin. And then I did mention in my Sephora favorites that her lipstick is one of my favorites, so I just wanted to kind of just do a Huda inspired Eid look. And although, so that is the only, like the eyes and the lips are the only thing that I have from Huda Beauty. Unfortunately, her foundation didn't work very well for me, and I do actually want to try out her new Tantour like cream bronzer, so let me know if you'd like to see a review on that. And with that, I think we should be good for the video, but just make sure to like the video if you do like the content, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and share with a friend. And let's just get in to the video. Okay, so starting off with primer, I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I've actually been liking this a little bit more once I smooth it onto my skin and let it sit for about a minute to two, and then go in with foundation. Next, I'm going in with the NARS Custard Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I'm going to just carve out my brows as well as prime my lids with this concealer. I've just been loving it for that. It's too dry to use as an actual concealer on my skin, and also the color's a little bit like too neutral for my skin, but it works really great to just carve out the brows and prime my lids for foundation. And then after I have it brushed on, I do go in with the beauty blender to smooth it out. Next, I'm going with my favorite foundation of all time. This is the NARS Natural Long Wear Foundation in the shade Syracuse. Again, my skin's really red right now. I don't know like if I got a sunburn, but it matches my neck perfectly, and it's just one of my go-to favorite foundations. It just sits so beautifully, and it gives me a really good glow while still maintaining like oil control properties. Next, I'm going with the Morphe Concealer in this shade C2.25. I'm just going to highlight down the center of my face and underneath of my eyes. I'm going to let that sit for a while and go in and cream contour. This is the Makeup Revolution Concealer, and I use it in the shade F12. And I'm just going to cream contour my face, and I just like to do that underneath of my cheekbones, around the sides of my face, my nose, and my jawline. And today I did a little bit under my lip just to give me more of a little bit of a pout. And I'm going to blend that out with the dual fiber brush. And again, I like to, when I'm blending out contour, I like to brush it upwards and inwards to my hairline. I don't really like to kind of do circular motions all around my face, just because I want it to be more concentrated and in a definition of my face. Once I blended that out, now I'm going to go in and blend out that concealer. Just make sure everything is smooth and blended. And you can see it has like a lot more opacity. Next, I'm going in with my favorite drugstore product. This is a Wet n Wild contour palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. And I'm going to go in with the yellow powder first, put it underneath of my eyes, set the tops of my eyelids, and also set everywhere that I highlighted. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 310, and I'm going to blend around the entirety of my face. I know it's a lot of powder, but I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay at one point so it'll get less powdery. And I'm dipping back into that Wet n Wild palette and going in with a contour shade and just reinstating everywhere that I cream contoured with this powder. Okay, next I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Shadow, and this is in the shade Room Service. And I'm going to go in first with the matte shade and kind of place it onto my eye where I would want the matte to sit. And I'm going to go in with a fluffy crease brush and blend that into my eye and my crease. This was a little bit difficult to work with. It did dry up pretty quickly, and it didn't give like a seamless blend, and especially on the other eye it was really difficult to work with. So I would suggest, if you do pick this up, to work one eye at a time, and just so that you get like a good blend and a good application. Once I have that blended in, I'm going to go in with the shimmer side, and this is such a pretty dual chromed looking shimmer shadow, and the only issue I had with it is that it really like burned my eyelid. Like I actually got a little bit red on top of my eyelid once I used it. I don't know if it was an allergic reaction or just like the pigment in general. But anyways, after that I blended more of that matte shade underneath of my lash line and blended in, and then I went into the Huda New Nude palette and first went into the shade Spanked just to deepen up that outer corner, add a little bit more pink to this look. I deepened up the outer V and also dragged that color underneath, and then it went, because I wanted some more subdued pink, I went in with the shade Tickle and kind of just blended it all around the eye look just to pull a more pink look, because it was starting to look a little bit more orange than I anticipated. And then to highlight my inner corner and underneath of my brow, I went in with the shade Crave on a brush. Honestly, these like foil shadows work a lot better with your fingers, so if you can use your finger, you might just like that better. Okay, and then to finish off the eyes, I'm going to do eyeliner, and I'm going in with the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, and I'm going to be using an eyebrow brush to do the wing, just because I feel like the angle that the eyebrow brushes are cut at and how thin they are really beneficial in creating a really good wing. And as you can probably tell, it was really hard for me to create a wing on top of this eyeshadow from Huda Beauty. So if you're going to be using the shimmer shade, you might just want to opt out of eyeliner and just wear the shimmer on its own. Once the eyeliner's on, I'm going in with the Too Faced mascara and giving my top and bottom lashes a really good coat, because I'm going to be skipping out on falsies today. And then to finish off the face, I'm going to go in first with the Becca Prosecco Pop Highlighter and hit the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, the bridge of my nose, my upper lip, and just the other cheekbone. And then I'm going in with the MAC Gingerly Blush and just going to pop that right on top. Honestly, this Gingerly blush is like such a favorite of mine. And then I'm going to set down all of these powders with the Morphe setting spray, give myself a good mist. And I'm finished off with lips. I'm going in with the KKW Nude 2 lip liner, and then over top of that, I'm going to be going in with the Huda Beauty matte lipstick in the shade Poolside, which is this beautiful deep pink, and I feel like this lipstick just completed the look and just pulled that whole pink vibe out. Okay, you guys, and that completes this makeup look. I really hope that you guys found this video helpful and enjoyed it, and that you're enjoying this like talk through style of video that I'm trying to do. I feel like talk through style videos are a little bit more informative because I can explain what I'm doing after it's been done instead of trying to figure out what I'm doing while I'm doing it. But let me know if you prefer just like me talking while doing my makeup, or if you prefer the talk through style. Again, my goal is just to make sure that my videos are super helpful and informative. And yeah, just a really quick review. I don't think I'm a big fan of her. This is her Matte and Metal Melted Shadows. So the like more shimmery one is actually like crumbling on the lid, and I did try to reapply some, but it feels like super thick and like crumbly. And the matte is actually really beautiful. It blended out a lot. Like I thought the matte would be a little bit more difficult to work with, but it blended out really pretty. I'm gonna try it again without setting my eyes, because I don't know if like the whole like the buildup of product of like, you know, the concealer that I used, and then I set that with powder, and then I put the matte shadow down, and then I went in with the shimmer. I don't know if that's what created the issue, but right now I'm not the biggest fan, and it's actually kind of burning my eyes a little bit. But I'm gonna try it one more time. But besides that, like the finish of the shimmer is really pretty. Like it's really catching the light beautifully, and I kind of feel like it's like dual chromed. Like it's obviously really pink, but like when I'm turning it kind of shifts a little pinky copper, which I like. And another issue I have with the product is that another issue that I have is that eyeshadow, two eyeshadows, and her little quads with 9 eyeshadows are also $25. Another issue I have with the product is that this is how worth it might be for you, but I know that the whole point of this was for a really completely $25, but I found myself needing to reach for another palette just to deepen up the look and kind of really complete the look. But if you are a fan, let me
me know how you like to use it. I would love to make this work for me.
Up the look
And yeah, besides that, I really hope that you guys again enjoyed the video,
how you like
the
to
look.
use it. I would love
Hopefully
to
got some inspiration for your next night
out.
out,
I really hope that
party,
you guys again
whatever
enjoyed
you
the
need
video,
it for.
enjoyed the
And
look.
I will catch you guys in my next
got
one.
some inspiration
Have a
for your
wonderful,
next
beautiful day.
night
Bye.
out.